Okay, this is continuation of 2.6, solving absolute value inequalities. And we're going to look at example 2, and these are going to be the OR statements. So we have the absolute value of c minus 1 is greater than or equal to 5. So think about this whole total here has to have the absolute value of greater than or equal to 5. So you're looking for numbers, well, the absolute value has to be greater than or equal to 5. So that can be 5, it can be 6, it can be 7, it can keep going. So, and it can be equal to. But then, what other values could it be to have the absolute value of it greater than 5? Well, a negative 5, a negative 6, a negative 7. So you're looking for this by the time you're done. So you're looking for numbers that are going to be less than negative 5 or greater than 5. But the thing is, you're looking for numbers that when you subtract 1, that you'll get that. So you're saying negative 5, and if you're going to subtract 1, that means you need to add 1 to both sides. And this is where it gets a little confusing. So you're going to have a negative 4 and a positive 6. So this is where it gets really confusing with when I add this. So another way to do that is this way. When you have a greater than sign, this means you're looking for numbers that are c minus 1 is less than or equal to a negative 4, or c minus 1 is greater than or equal to, oh, not a negative 4, sorry, negative 5. Negative 5, erase that. C minus 1 is less than or equal to negative 5, or c minus 1 is greater than or equal to 5. Now solve. Add 1, c is less than negative 4, or add 1, c is greater than or equal to 6. And that's exactly what we'll have here, because we're looking for this whole value to be between negative 5 and 5. But then we had to have that number minus 1. We need to know where we're starting to subtract 1 and where we're starting to subtract 1. So our final answer is going to be c is less than or equal to negative 4, or c is greater than or equal to 6. And here's what you want to do. You want to plug in numbers that don't work to see if you have it correct. I don't know, plug in like what number's not missing? 0. 0 is probably going to be easy. C. 0 minus 1 is a negative 1. The absolute value of negative 1 greater than 5? No. So you should be on the right track. You guys, this is a really tough concept. This is why we're going to really work on a lot of these problems together. So let's try this. I'm going to do example 2. Well, let's just do example 2b real quick. You're going to see this. Absolute value of 10 minus m is greater than or equal to negative 2. And before you just go into robot mode, let's look at this. This is saying the absolute value of a number that's greater than negative 2. Well, give us a number that absolute value is greater than a negative 2. Well, I don't know. 2 would work. What about negative 4? What about 10? Negative 4, that's the value of negative 4 is positive 4. That's greater. What about even 0? 0. So really, you guys, this is an example of all real numbers. Because you can pick any number, plug it in, and that'll be greater than negative 2. Okay, so if it's greater than negative 2, it's going to be all real numbers. Now, I didn't do this on the other side, but let's switch this around. What about absolute value of 10? The absolute value of 10 minus m is less than or equal to negative 2. Well, what about that? That's going to be a no solution. You can't have an absolute value less than a negative, okay, or even less than 0. If it was less than 0, no solution. Okay, so let's go to example 2c, and then that's going to be it for now. 4 times absolute value of 2x minus 5 plus 1 greater than 21. Before you do any splitting, get everything away from the absolute value sign, just like your equations. This is like saying 4x plus 1 is greater than 21. We'll subtract your 1. Don't drop your absolute value sign yet. Keep it there because you haven't done anything with it yet. 21 minus 1 is 20. This is saying 4 times it. Don't distribute. Don't distribute. Divide by 4. Don't drop your absolute value sign, keep it. Now determine what type of problem it is. Well, this is a greater than, so that's going to be an or statement. So you want to do 2x minus 5 is less than negative 5, because we need this value between negative 5 and 5, or 2x minus 5 is greater than 5. Sorry about the shadow. Okay, then now add 5. 2x is less than 0. X, when you divide by 2, you guys, x is going to be less than 0. Or x is going to be less than 0. Or when you add 5, 2x is greater than 10. X is going to be greater than 5. Okay? And I think I probably want you guys to graph these too. Some of you are going to probably graph before and then write your inequality. But you should be graphing also. I think I had you graphing. It's not closed. Okay. So when you have a greater than, when your final one, when you have a greater than, then split it to where you have a less than, and then the opposite of that 5, so it's negative 5, or the exact same way without the absolute value. Okay, thanks for watching.